Buddy. I hope that you are well, and I also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today, we'll be doing our grade 3 to 5 English lesson on coordinating conjunctions. And before we start, we're going to log on to aplusstudents.ca. Once we've logged on to aplusstudents.ca with our username as well as our password, and then we're going to select the subject of English Language Arts. We're doing grade 3 to 5. And then we're going to scroll down up until we get to our chapter of coordinating conjunctions. All right. So chapter is coordinating conjunction. Our subject is English language arts. We're doing grade 3 to 5. And the lessons that we are going to be focusing on under the chapter of coordinating conjunctions is to identify coordinating conjunctions, and we're going to use coordinating conjunctions. All right, so we're going to identify coordinating conjunctions and we're going to use coordinating conjunctions. All right, so coordinating conjunctions, right? It is used to connect words, it's used to connect phrases, and it's even used to connect simple sentences, right? So coordinating conjunctions, like we say, it is used to connect words, phrases, and simple sentences. And when we connect these words, right? We said that our common coordinating conjunctions that are used to connect the words, connect the phrases, and connect the simple sentences are words like and, but, or, and so. This is the most common ones. So once again, we said coordinating conjunctions. It is used to connect words, it's used to connect phrases, and it's used to connect simple sentences. And we use the most common coordinating conjunctions such as and, but, or, and so to basically connect those words, phrases, and simple sentences. And an example, right, of either a sentence or phrase or that we can use or where we use a the coordinating conjunction is over here where we say David is afraid of bees. So David is afraid of bees. So now we either need to use one of these words, one of these coordinating conjunctions to join basically that to simple sentences. So David is afraid of bees. Do we say and Susan ate ants? Or do we say David is afraid of bees, but Susan ate ants? Or do we say David is afraid of bees or Susan ate ants? Or we can say David is afraid of bees, so Susan hates ants. So we actually need to use one of these words, or basically one of the coordinating conjunctions, to join those two simple sentences. All right, yes. And if we were to select the correct coordinating conjunction, then we will say David is afraid of bees and Susan hates ants. Right? So David is afraid of bees and Susan hates ants. So there we use the word and to show that both of them are afraid or hate something. David is afraid of bees, and on the other hand, Susan hates ants. All right. So once again, before we go on to A plus students.ca, we see that coordinating conjunctions are used to connect words, phrases, and simple sentences, right? And we made an example of David being afraid of bees and Susan hate ants. All right. So now we're going to look at a few sentences, right? We're going to create sentences or make sentences where we are going to try and use at least one of the coordinating conjunctions just to familiarize ourselves with it in order to see how we can use it. And firstly, before we go on to our sentences, when you look at the common coordinating conjunctions, right? When we use when we use right, then the coordinating conjunction and it basically means it is to join similar ideas that are kind of the same. So it's the joining similar ideas. So now you use the word and to basically either join words, phrases, and simple sentences. We use the word but. So we use the word but, and that is to show contrast between the two. It's like saying, um, Nadine likes apples, but she don't like oranges. Right? It's basically to show contrast. We use the word or, and or is used to give a choice. It's either this or it is that. And that is how we use the word or, the coordinating conjunction or. And then lastly, we use the word so to basically show cause and effect. So we're going to create a sentence using our common coordinating conjunctions in order to see how we can basically join or connect basically words, phrases, and simple sentences by, like we say, when we use the coordinating conjunction of and, it is to join similar ideas. When we use but, it is to show contrast. When we use or, it is to give a choice. And when we use so, it is to basically show cause and effect. All right, so now we're going to look at an example, right? We're going to create a sentence now starting with and. Let's make a sentence where we use the coordinating conjunction and. It's like you're adding something to it. All right, if we look at the first example, I'm going to use different colors for different coordinating conjunctions. All right, so we can say the first one says, my dog, we can say my dog likes to eat and sleep, right? And here we have the word, the coordinating conjunction and that is to join basically two words. So we can say my dog likes to eat and sleep. All right. So now we're going to make a sentence using the word but. It says, I bought milk. Just an example. I bought milk, comma, but I forgot to buy bread. Shows contrast. I bought the milk, but I forgot to buy bread. He was supposed to, but he forgot. So I bought milk, but I forgot to buy bread. If we use the coordinating conjunction or, that either shows it's either this or it's that, yes, we can even say my baby brother sit and eat food. Well done. If we use the coordinating conjunction or where we give somebody a choice, either this or that, then we can say, do you want to play? Do you want to play now or later? So you have a choice. You can either play now or you can play later, meaning that or is where you give somebody a choice. It's either this or it is that. It's either now or it is later. And then the last one is where we're going to use so. And we say her clothes were dirty. So say her clothes were dirty. So she washed them. It shows cause and effect. So her clothes were dirty. So she washed them. So the reason why I washed them was because it was dirty. Me and my friends went to the park, but Alec was too scared to climb the monkey bars. Yes, well done. That shows contrast. Yes, you're giving somebody a choice. Do you want to play tennis or do you want to play soccer? Well done. My mom bought pizza but forgot to add pepperoni. Well done. Yeah, so there we at least have an idea of how to use the coordinating conjunctions. And once again, coordinating conjunctions, it is used to connect or to join words. It's used to connect or join phrases. It's used to connect or join simple sentences. That is coordinating conjunctions. And we see that the most common coordinating conjunctions are words like and, but, or, and so. Which one is yours? But remember, you only saying me and my friends had a play date together after school. Remember, you need to either use the words and, but, or so to basically show how you are joining that sentences or how you're joining the phrases. Maybe you can say, me and my friends at a play date after school today, but John never pitched. Or, but I had to leave early. Or, but I had homework. So, me and my friends had a play date after school today, but I had homework. So, maybe if you said something like that, just to show the coordinating conjunction within your sentence. But well done. Do you like soccer or basketball? Yes. That shows either or. You have a choice. All right. So now we're going on to A plus students.ca, and then we're going to identify coordinating conjunctions, and we're going to use coordinating conjunctions. I do like basketball, but I don't like soccer. Yes, but not soccer. Well done. That is basically a sentence where you added the coordinating conjunctions. Well done. So I like basketball, but not soccer. Well done. All right, so now we're going to identify coordinating conjunctions. So we need to select the coordinating conjunction within the sentence. Would you like purple or orange paint? We need to identify our coordinating conjunction within the sentence. And remember, we said our coordinating conjunctions are words like and, but, or so. So now it says, would you like purple or orange paint? Which one is the coordinating conjunction within that sentence? Yes, I fell outside, so I needed a bandage. Well done. That is correct. So we need to select the coordinating conjunction. And if we were to choose the correct option, we will not even the option if we were to select the coordinating conjunction. Yes, we'll say or is a coordinating conjunction. Well done. So or is correct. The next one says, we all wanted ice cream, but there wasn't any left. What is our coordinating conjunction? Yes, and if we were to choose the correct coordinating conjunction, then but is our coordinating conjunction. All right, so now we're going to our test where we're going to identify coordinating conjunctions. It says we need to select the coordinating conjunction. Mrs. Vinson and her class left for the field trip. So Mrs. Vinson and her class left for the field trip. We need to select the coordinating conjunction. Is it and or is it her? So and or her are coordinating conjunction. So option one or option two. And if we were to select the correct coordinating conjunction, and then we would say yes, option one and is our coordinating conjunction. Well done. The next one says you may choose indoor or outdoor games today. We need to select the coordinating conjunction. And if we were to select the correct option, we'll say or is our coordinating conjunction. Well done. The next one is Mrs. McKinney was sick, so her husband made her soup. Mrs. McKinney was sick, so her husband made her soup. What is the coordinating conjunction? Is it so or is it her? So or her. And if we were to choose the correct option, we will say so her husband made her soup. Well done. So is correct. Stephen likes working with numbers. So he loves math class. Stephen likes working with numbers. So he likes math class. What is the coordinating conjunction? Is it so or is it he? And if we to select the correct option, then so is correct. Well done. All right, the last one says Malia and her brother went outside for lunch. Malia and her brother went outside for lunch. We need to select the coordinating conjunction. Is it and or is it her? And or her. And if we were to select the coordinating conjunction, then yes, and is correct. Well done. So now we're going to use coordinating conjunctions. We're going to use the coordinating conjunction, which is and, but, or so. And it says people are studying quietly here. Okay. Oh, the answers is already given to us. So yes, it says people are studying so quietly here. So please don't talk. The second one is there are fish in the lake, but fishing is not allowed. And the next one is David is afraid of bees, but Susan hates ants. You see, those ones were already given, and that is why I just I basically just read the answers again. All right, so now we're going to our test where we're going to use the coordinating conjunctions. So we need to complete the sentence with the best conjunction. It says, Kwan's uncle was thin. Do we say but surprisingly strong, option one, or do we say or surprisingly strong, option two? Which one is correct? All right, and if we were to choose the correct option, we will say Kwan's uncle was thin but surprisingly strong. So, as much as he was thin, but he was strong. Yes, well done. Option one is correct. The next one says people are studying quietly here. Do we say so please don't talk? Or do we say people are studying quietly here or please don't talk? Which one is correct? Option one, so, or option two, or. And if we were to choose the correct option, then yes, we will say people are studying quietly here. So Please don't talk. Well done. Option one, so, is correct. We need to complete the sentence with the base coordinating conjunction. There are fish in the lake. Do we say, but fishing is not allowed? Or do we say there are fish in the lake or fishing is not allowed? We need to complete that sentence with the base coordinating conjunction. So option one or option two. All right, and if we were to choose the correct option, and then we can say there are fish in the lake, but fishing is not allowed. So, but fishing are not allowed. Well done. But is correct. David is afraid of bees. So, David is afraid of bees. Do we say, but Susan hates ants? Or do we say, or Susan hates ants? So, David is afraid of bees, but Susan hates ants. Or do we say, David is afraid of bees, or Susan hates ants? Which one is correct? And if we were to choose the correct option, then we can say David is afraid of bees, but Susan hates ants. Well done. But is correct. It says, the next one says, we need to complete the sentence with the best coordinating conjunction. Mrs. Durham looked tired. Do we say or happy after the dance? Or do we say Mrs. Durham looked tired but happy after the dance? We need to select the base coordinating conjunction. Is it or but? All right. And if we were to select the base coordinating conjunction, then we can say Mrs. Durham looked tired but happy after the dance. It is now. It's now almost 3 in the morning by me. All right, let's look at the last one. It says we need to complete the sentence with the base coordinating conjunction. There was a big snowstorm. Do we say or our plane could not take off? Or do we say there was a big snowstorm, so our plane could not take off? Which one is correct? So there was a big snowstorm, or our plane could not take off, or do we say so our plane could not take off? And if we choose the correct option, we will say there was a big snowstorm, so our plane could not take off. Yes, well done. So is correct. All right, so this is the end of our lesson on coordinating conjunctions. We said coordinating conjunctions are words that either joins phrases, sentences, or words, or it connects words, it connects phrases, or it connects simple sentences, right? Those are coordinating conjunctions. And we also said when it comes to coordinating conjunctions are words like and, but, or, and so. All right, so this is the end of our lesson on coordinating conjunctions. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining, and I really hope you're going to have a good evening further. So, till next time, goodbye.